So today we're doing a video on Blue Lock Rivals once again, but this time it's a tier list video. But before that, there is some news about Blue Lock Rivals. Okay, so the news is IQ rework just got announced yesterday, but it's not just a rework, it's going to be ranked mode, which is what this green thing is going to be for. I'm like 100% sure it's going to be for this green thing. Can't imagine what else it would be. So there's going to be a ranked mode of ELO, limited rank rewards, which I'm guessing the ranked rewards are going to be like lucky spins, lucky flow spins. Can't really imagine anything else really. Maybe some emotes, goal effects. That's about it. AFK Worlds Refresh, which I don't actually know what that is. Maybe they're just changing it. I've never used AFK Worlds. I've never touched that. And then the most important thing is they're doing an IQ style rework and IQ flow rework. I guess they're going to do the same sort of thing that they did with Hiyori and make him the NEL version. Even though the Hiyori update was very bad. Just reused assets pretty much and sounds. I don't think IQ would be a world class, but you never know. So if you got the lucky spins, I would say get the snake flow, because if they're going to upgrade him to the NEL version of IQ, he's going to be pretty strong. Last bit of news is Crollo did not leave Basketball Zero. He faked it. I mean, he just put a thing up now saying how he faked it and codes for Basketball Zero, so I'll put them up on screen now, but he faked his whole community. I don't know why, but yeah, it's whatever. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the actual tier list now. Alright, so this is the tier list I'm using. Thanks, Sano, for making it, because, you know, saves me time making a tier list. So we've got Trash, Meh, which is styles. We've got Really Good, which you can main, you know, keep. Really Good styles. Then Too Good, they are just, too good in the game. So first off, we've got the rares. We've got Isagi. I'm going to put Isagi in Trash because he's got two skills. He's got Fadeaway, which is really good. Fadeaway is actually a decent skill. It pushes them back and you basically get the ball, I think. And then we've got Direct Shot, which is just a really mid shooting skill. It's alright for you. It's the start in the game, so I don't know what you expect. And we've got Chigiri, which is actually a meh. Since his buff from a couple updates ago, it was quite when Crollo was still in the game, they made his Speedster skill use less stamina, more speed, and lasted longer, I think. So yeah, and then he's also got that dash skill, which is really good. And then that's out of the rare category. Now we're into the epics. So we've got Corona, which, my god, if you have a teammate who uses Corona, you are winning that match if you know how to score goals against a player goalkeeper. Corona is going to go all the way up to really good. The tech you can do with Corona is insane. Like, if you've got a Corona on your team and you're using, let's say, Kaiser, they do they use the 1-2 pass. You can just use Kaiser Impact straight away. And no, because everyone thinks it's just going to go back to them. But yeah, next up, we've got the GOAT, the God Igaguri. Now, surprisingly, he's not bad. I mean, he's got a pretty good tackle move, to be fair. Like, he can basically he ignores most iframes in the game somehow. So he's going to go in good tier, even though his other skill is bad. His two ultimate skills are really good, to be fair, so yeah. Oh, this is Hiyori. So this is after the refresh that just happened. So I'm not going to lie, I think Hiyori's had a huge nerf compared to the old Hiyori, because the best skill on the old Hiyori was the V skill. It was like a worse version of Perfect Pass, but they've changed that now for the big Icicle skill, whatever the hell it is. I'm still going to put Hiyori in good, just because, you know, you can do chemical reactions with NEL Isagi, and yeah, he's still good if you know how to use him, but he's nowhere near as good as he used to be. Next up, we've got Bachira, which I do say a couple of these Blue Lock names weird because I'm British. If you know how to dribble in this game, like head dribbles and stuff, this style is devious, bro. So this is going in really good. Now Otia, he is going in. Can anyone guess? Now Otia is really good now. For some reason, no one uses him, even though he's super good in game. Now Otia is actually probably one of the best defenders in game. Think about it. You can go invisible and no one knows where you are. Not even your own teammates know where you are. I don't know. Like, it lasts for like 6 seconds and you get a speed boost in it. And on top of that, in this update, he had a shot buff. After his ninja dribble, there's a shooting skill, and it was relatively weak before, but now he's got a shooting buff on it. He's probably like high, really good tier, I would say. No, Corona's better, just about. Now next up, we've got Gotamaru, Gagamaru. I'm not gonna lie, he's a bit underwhelming. Hopefully they do an NEL version of him. Don't think they will, to be honest, but you know, got a dream high. Now with Gagamaru, he's good, but I think there's better goalkeeper styles in the game. All these styles are for the positions I would play with them. So like, let's say Corona would be left wing or right wing, and Bachira would be left wing or right wing. Otia would be CM, because that's just their play style, right? That's how you meant to use them. Now Gagamaru is the only goalkeeper style in the game, but to be honest, there's better styles to use in goal Then Gagamaru, he's not that good. Now that's it for the epic styles. Now we're going through these quite fast actually, but we're on to legendary now, which there's only 3 legendary styles in the game. Three. You heard me. There's only 3 legendary styles in this game. But do you want to know how many mythics there are? There's 6 mythics in this game and only 3 legendaries. Okay, so for our first legendary, we've got Rayo. Rayo did have only buffs this update, so his offensive mode is like a lot better now. Most of the people that play this game are obviously world-class users. When was the last time you played Blue Lock Rivals and everyone was using something that's not a world-class? Yeah, not since the World Class update, not since Don Lorenzo. Purely for that reason, since Rayo can't copy World Class skills anymore, and that's the main style, like, tier that gets used, he's going to go in good. But he's going to go high tier on good, solely because most people in this game just use World Class styles now, that's how it is, and Rayo can't copy them moves. Which does make sense, of course, but, like, that's the only reason he's in good. If he could copy World Class moves, then... oh, he would be a world class himself. Okay, then next up we've got his boyfriend, his friend, Nagi. If you know how to use Nagi right, he can be a world class style in his own if you know how to use Nagi. I mean, he's going straight away higher than OTF by far and really good. But this depends on the player a lot. A CF who knows how to use Nagi, there's so many techs you can do with Nagi, especially he had a buff this update where his trap has a lower cooldown now and his dash goes further. And has a lower cooldown, I think. I'm not too sure on that one though. Then the last legendary style in this game is Karasu. Now, I might say that a bit weird, but yeah. Karasu has had a nerf this update, I think. I think his Raven Dribble's hitbox is smaller now or something, and he goes a bit slower. His Awakening skill was so good, like, he can stop people from scoring, and if someone just accidentally rainbow flicks the ball in the air, that's your ball. Like, once you know someone's using Karasu on the other team, and then his other move, Raven Dribble, let's be real, there's a lot better dribbles in the game. It's nothing special, Raven Dribble. It doesn't stun them, so they can move in the Raven Dribble. So it's not like you're making any ground on them. It's not like a dash. For that reason, he's going bottom really good tier. Now we're on to the mythic styles already. Now there are 6 mythics in this game. Our first mythic style is Aiku. If you're watching this after the Aiku update, then this is going to be outdated very soon. This might change like crazy, this Aiku thing, but right now, after his buffs, I'm going to put him at, boom, right above Otia. Only because, like, let's say there's a Kaiser user in the other team, right? You can use force defense to get the ball off him, like, which is just a gold denial move. And then his charge has had a buff this update, so it's easier to steal the ball with charge. This is more of an assumption. I think he's going to get a lot better because the way this game works is they release a style, make him OP on purpose. So let's say IQ Rework comes out, but he's not that strong, so he's only there. People are going to go, mid-update, he's not that strong. But some people go, oh, okay, that's fine, yeah, that makes sense. But Blue Lock Rival developers and the owner would rather him be too good for when he first releases, so everyone's talking about him and how good he is. When the rework releases, Oliver's going to be in too good tier, I'm pretty sure. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of guessing. I think Aiku's Awakening move, Serpent Interception, is going to get added to his base moves in the rework. Now, let's see if Future Me is right. Now, there's no way for me to tell, but until the rework comes out. But I think his Serpent Interception, his Awakening move, is going to get added to his base kit. But as of right now, before the rework, I think IQ's probably just about, I would say Otia and IQ about the same, defending-wise. Now we've got Shido. Shido, however you want to say it, has had many, many nerfs. He went from Legendary to Mythic, to getting 2 of his skills changed, how they work. So he has been nerfed and changed a lot. But Shido is going to go in high, really good tier. His shots aren't the most powerful in the game. Obviously, Kaiser has more powerful shots. But his kit is really good for shooting. So the best way to score with most of the styles in the game is to unshift lock and like just twirl your camera around, but look in the bottom left or bottom right at the last second, you know, to switch it up. That's how you score most of your goals with Shido or Shido. It's another prediction. I do think Shido is going to get a rework sometime in the future because, I mean, have you seen his flow? They removed the demon wings from his flow, which his whole thing was the zesty demon. Where's his wings, bro? You cut them off. Eniao Bachira. Going against the Eniao Bachira style is just straight up annoying. The sounds it makes, the buzzing sound on all the dribbles, bro. Now, his shots are really good. His dribbles are really good. He's really good at getting past people, one-on-ones. Okay, so I've added a new tier called Real Good. Now, this is just before Too Good. So the first person going in Real Good is Eniao Bachira. Now, he can dribble past the whole team on his own, which I guess it makes sense. But now, unless you know how to score just normally, like hold M1, press Q, and switch your direction. That's how you score mainly. If you don't know how to do that and you're relying on his B shot, whatever it is, kind of terrible. Since the way the B shot works, you hit the ball up and it stays there, and then Bachara gets teleported there. But during that time, the ball's just there in midair, not moving at all. Bad side to the ball just staying there in midair before you actually get teleported to it and shoot the shot is that the goalkeepers, if you're using it near the goal, the goalkeeper would just jump on the ball and take it. Like, it's got to be the worst shot in the game. I'm not going to lie. So the next photo is Baru. Now Baru is going to go above Bachara in the real good tier because his chop dribble move, it ragdolls opponents, which makes him easy to get past, but he just doesn't. He's got two of them, two charges, so he can get past two people easy. Then on top of that, he's got the dun 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 into the shot move, and that shot, it looks sort of easy to aim, but if you unshift lock and do the tech that is you can do with most characters, that shot, it's not the fastest in the game by all means. It's probably one of the more slow shots. That shot is really good. So if you know how to use Baru right, he's going to be really good. Next up, we've got Kunigami, the depressed hero. Fallen hero, whatever you want to call him. Now, he's had a lot of nerfs this update. Well, I say a lot, I mean two, because he's only got 2 skills. But his body block is still good, but it just ragdolls less now. But his power shot is relatively the same. To be honest, I'm probably going to I'm actually going to put him at the very top of really good. I don't think he will make real good, because compared to the new styles, they're just too good compared to him. Next up, we've got Yukimiya, the street dribbler. Now, I'm not going to lie, I spent around 200 lucky spends trying to get the style when he first released because he looks so good. That move, the street dribbling move, I still didn't get him after them 200 lucky spins. The main bad side of Yukimiya before the balance change was all of his moves used a lot of stamina compared to other things because it is street dribbling moves. He used to be the best style in the game at one point, which is crazy to think. He's going to go at probably the bottom of low, real good tier. His 2 moves have really low stamina cost now, so before I think you could do like a rainbow flick right after one of his moves, then you'd have 0 stamina left to do anything. But now, since he's got stamina right after the moves, he is in real good tier. Bottom of real good tier, Yukimiya. Now we're getting into the world classes, which obviously all of them are going to be, obviously most of these aren't that too OP, but you can probably guess already which ones are going to go in the too good section. Now straight up, we've got Michael Kaiser. Now I did just do a video on how OP he is, which I do recommend you watch, by the way. He's going in the too good tier. He needs to get nerfed. His shot power, shooting from full pitch, is just unrealistic. It should never have been in the game. But his shot power right now it's too fast. Please watch my Kaiser video, and it explains all of it, since I don't want this video to be too long. So yeah. Okay, so now we've got Don Lorenzo. Now, as a defender, Don Lorenzo is the best defender in the world. He's going to go top of real good tier. Now, what makes Don Lorenzo the best defensive style in the game is his golden defense. Yes, it had a nerf. Now you can't steal the ball anymore with it, but it can block awakening shots. Most awakening shots is a guaranteed goal, unless it's a player goalkeeper, then most of them are just useless. Even so, golden defense doesn't just block awakening shots. It blocks Kaiser impact, it blocks King's dribble shot. Every single shooting skill in the game, it blocks. That's why it's world class, literally. Now next up, we've got Eni Ali Sagi, the Gunmaster. Eni Ali Sagi, he had a dash buff this update, and I'm pretty sure that's about it really. I don't think he had much of a buff. Direct shot is still pretty good, since you can like change the direction as you're shooting it, like the camera where it's going to go. But that's what makes direct shot really good. But then Demon King is the fastest awakening shot in the game. That's why Demon King is the hardest awakening shot to save. He's not good enough to nerf. I would say Eni Ali Sagi is very balanced at the moment, so I'm going to put Eni Ali Sagi actually below Don Lorenzo. Right now we've got Sai Itoshi, the destroyer of the universe. No, okay. Earlier, how I was talking about how Gagamaru, this other better goalkeeper styles, this is one of them. Now, Sai, after the update, he's going top of real good tier. Sai is what the world class level should be. He's not too OP. He's not too brain dead. He requires some level of skill, I guess, aiming shots. Now, he did have a big buff this update, which made his beautiful shot an actual curved shot, rather than just like something that went across the ground. So that was a huge buff for Sai. Now for the final character in the video. I don't know why there's them two there. They're not even in the game yet, and that one got removed. Eniao Ren, he was the best character in the game before, but now, can anyone guess where he's going to go? Drum roll, please. He is going in. Boom! He's getting real good. But because they nerfed his Destroyer's domain, now it's like the size of a peanut, bro. He's still a really good world class, don't get me wrong, but he's nowhere near the level he used to be. And his occlusion break is still probably the best dribble in the game. His occlusion break dribble is just like super good, so that's still really good. I would say Eniao Rin is probably just on the boundaries of too good to real good. So this is my official tier list. Now, if you do think anything's wrong or unfair, or things should get changed, then please let me know in the comments, because I think I did a pretty good job with this. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments, and that's it for the end of this video. So thanks for watching, and make sure you like and subscribe. Bye.